This is the lock coming up. Looks like there's another boat in the waiting area, so I'm gonna have to wait for him to go up. Maybe there's a boat coming down as well. So we'll see how it's gonna work when I get there.
If you see them coming, please try not to stand in their way. 'Cause Aslan and CHG are passing through, but where they're headed they wouldn't say. Though I'm sure it's far away.
Now the boat in front, he's just gone in. So I'm just going to move up a bit because another boat has arrived behind. I always like this little lock. It's a very narrow arched entrance. Yeah, this was one of my early introductions to various parts of the canal, various designs and styles. It's a lot less nerve-wracking if someone's doing it when you're on your own. These narrow locks, as I've discovered to my cost, especially at Middlewich in season 8, yeah, did a nice little bit of damage to Aslan. Fingers crossed it hasn't happened since, because I've been extremely careful. Oh, I'm just going to pull over and I'm going to do the lock for this gentleman because he's on his own as well. Well, that's me through and the gentleman. He's mooring up for a spot of tiffin, and I'm going to carry on to the long line of Armco, right opposite Shugborough Hall. this brief wooded section will suddenly open up to very expansive parkland, which form part of the grounds of Shugborough Hall. Not long now to where I intend to moor, just around this bend. And it's only a quarter-mile walk to Great Haywood and the farm shop, but most boaters choose not to moor there. Right by here will do me. Perfect. It's the first time this is a little wobbin. He's coming here. He's been hanging around. He was around on the front yesterday. Hello. Do you want a bit of bread? He was hanging about on the front deck yesterday. And then, while I'm sat here editing. He's come for his nightly bit of bread, but I haven't got any left. He just saw me, must have seen me stood here, and he just came flying along. Sorry, Mr. Robin, I've eaten it all. Typical, thought I'll take half an hour, go to the shop, get something for dinner tonight. Flaming tune, eh? Well, good day YouTubers, and yes, it is indeed the present day, April 17th, 2025. And firstly, I am back on the Lancaster Canal at the little town of Garstang. One of my favourite towns, if not the favourite town. For the benefit of those who may have missed when I was talking previously about, how long the road trip took and how long I was away and so on. In mid-April, around about 12 months ago now, 2024, I went off to Scotland and filmed on my motorbike 6 Scottish islands and 9 ferry journeys. And that took until mid-May 2024, so around about a month. I then rushed back down to Aslan, which was at the time at Alvercote Marina on the Coventry Canal, and began editing the road trip. After a couple of weeks, it became quite apparent that there was going to be a lot of episodes and it was going to take me a very long time. And I decided that I didn't really want to be sat in one spot editing, for what took 10 months in the end. So a couple of weeks after I got back to Aslan and started editing, I decided to move Aslan northwards. And I had this urge to get back north again. And I filmed 3 days and then edited the road trip for 5 days or so. And that is what you've seen in these recent cruising videos. The days that I was moving and so on. But it very quickly became apparent that it was quite a monumental task to film one series and simultaneously be editing another. And I realised I was going to very quickly, get towards, sort of burnout territory. To that end, when I got to Great Haywood, I stayed there for 2 weeks and knuckled down to editing as many episodes of the road trip as I could while I was there. And at the end of the 2 weeks, I had 4 episodes in the bag. I then set off and hatched this ambitious plan to get to Middlewich in the space of 7 days, heading up all the various locks of the Trent and Mersey, getting through Harecastle Tunnel, downhill on the Heartbreak Hill, all those countless locks. And in fact, I did it in 4 days, single-handedly. Then at Middlewich, I edited some more episodes of the road trip and arranged to have Aslan lifted out at Northwich and transported by lorry to the Lancaster Canal. Once arriving back on the Lancaster, I then settled down to what became about 8 or 9 months of continual editing of the road trip, all 38 episodes, until the end of February 2025, when the series ended. After taking a well-deserved break for a month, I then began editing and uploading the footage of my travels along part of the Coventry and Trent and Mersey Canal, the 4 of which you've been watching. So, to answer countless questions on similar lines, no, I did not spend 10 months in the summer and winter riding my bike across Scotland, the islands, ferries and so on. In my defence, I did mention right at the beginning, before the road trip started, in the bike intro video and on social media and countless shorts, exactly what the itinerary was, that it was going to take me about 4 weeks and then a very long time to edit. And here we are at the present. Yep, I'm back at Garstang. I absolutely love it here. And yeah, what's up ahead on the channel? There's going to be a return to cooking. Many of you have been asking, begging, longing for some more of my staggering recipes. Then there's the injectors and injector pumps on Aslan. So I'll be doing a video of that. Got to take the injectors and the pumps off, send them away, get them reconditioned, and then get them back, refit them, and take Aslan for a test run, of course. Then, of course, there's Aslan's roof, which will be more than likely the next video to come up, though depending on the weather, then the next video will be a cooking video. I've got some ideas for a couple of favourites and one I've never tried before. Many of you do regularly ask what my diet is, and in all honesty, how do I keep my eternal youthful looks? It's very simple. I only eat, my top tip is to only eat foods that have a single ingredient. So that'd be like meat, vegetables, not so much potatoes because they're full of carbs, which are very, sugar in all its forms is very inflating. Also, I don't eat anything processed. I drink black coffee, dairy, butter, eggs, perfect. I only have milk if I get a takeaway latte. But yeah, full fat milk is the sort with the cream on top, like Graham's, that kind of thing. Jersey milk, spot on. Eggs, a nutrition powerhouse. So yeah, I just basically I eat stuff that grows in the ground or walks around, to put it, essentially. The only exception is Hamlet's sausage rolls.
size as well.
Navarro's, the best decaf latte in Garstang. And in all honesty, the main reason I came back was for the Hamlet sausage rolls. I was just putting the finishing touches to this video, and it suddenly crossed my mind that I'd completely forgotten to mention that I've been invited to this year's Crick Boat Show as a guest of Aquavista, Waterside and Marinas. That's a bit of a tongue twister. I will be there at the Crick Boat Show on the 25th of May, that's a Sunday, this year, 2025. So if you happen to be there and you see me about, yeah, please come and say hello, have a chat, post for a selfie, whatever, do whatever, whatever. Yeah, so that's Sunday the 25th of May 2025. Well, that is it for now. As I say, next video, either painting Aslan's roof, or if the weather's not so good, then some cooking. But either way, keep an eye out for a video soon. But yeah, you're all bang up to date, and yeah, cheers for now.